right, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and men today, my people, you know as you always do that thing. Transfer matter on the express, matter of who they buy, who they beg, who they thief, who they borrow, who no one go, who all on the way. My people don't miss this transfer matter. More than no vex, because if we don't do the watch ball for nights like that, you know they easy sometimes, body they tire. But anyway, when we leave church, let us get into transfer matter on the express as it hot. So you know as you always help me do those three things now. Help me tap the like button. It is very important. Comment one or two. Very, very important tap. And share the video. Important text. Let us get into the matter one after the other. There's no other place to start from other than our Nigeria, the African best players of this moment, Ademola Lookman. Because, you know, these people don't come again with their doings. And congratulations to them because they don't achieve what they want to achieve. As things stand right now, the deal between Atalanta and Inter Milan for Ademola Lookman can now be considered off. I mean, collapse. I mean, how we even talk am. Anyway, Inter Milan, they don't say talk. We know they do again. As we say, for like 2-3 weeks now, we say we don't deal with our neck. They beg una, they colobi, they do everything possible. So Atalanta said they want 50. Inter Milan said they want to pay 45. What's the difference in valuation? Atalanta no fit collect money for Ademola Lookman to just go in goal. I just feel very sorry for that guy. Very, very sorry. And this news is saddens my heart. I no go lie. Look at the way they are treating our people. Anyway, that's all about that. But as of now, the bad news is that the deal is now off between Inter Milan and Atalanta. Inter Milan are now looking elsewhere. It is well. Anyway, let's move on now. Leon Bailey today, that guy where they play for Aston Villa, where they always dribble like Willie. The guy man don't complete. He has not completed, but you know, agreement has now been reached. We cannot talk another thing between Aston Villa and AS Roma for Leon Bailey. And you get why they bring this report because they got that guy for on loan with option to buy for 19 million pounds. However, this was supposed to be Jadon Sancho. This was supposed to be Jadon Sancho. AS Roma came for Jadon Sancho. They put 20 million on the table. They want him on loan with obligation. Saving an option to buy, now they get Leon Bailey now. Obligation to buy, now they want Jadon Sancho. Sancho rejects them, saying that he want to listen to another offer. That boy just they do man you like this, like that. And you know, this earlier today when I come outside to just talk about the guy matter, a lot of people just decide the guy say, nothing they fit do the guy. Giving a contract, the guy dey. You cannot force him to go to where he did not want to go. Where did he want to go? Anyway, that's that about that. As of now, we are hearing that AS Roma are still not giving up. The deal still remain on the table. Any moment, if Jadon Sancho want to change his mind before transfer window close, the fee still come for him. And maybe we don't forget. Now this one first even supposed first talk. 13 days to go. I mean that 14 days. Okay, today is already gone already. So by tomorrow, if we don't cross to tomorrow officially, then it will remain 13 days officially for the transfer window to close. You can see that along the line while they proceed for this transfer matter, you can see that every players now are now taking their fight to another level. I just pity Ademola Lookman. I really pity him. But anyway, that's why about Jadon Sancho. Everybody are fighting to leave. Jadon Sancho is fighting to stay. I never see this kind of thing before for my life. Anyway, we will continue. Manchester City have now finally made up their mind that they are going to keep Savinho. They don't want to sell him anymore. And you know what that means? That means that the deal of Rodrigo to Manchester City is not going to happen at least this season. So that one don't clear way now like that. Maybe we don't move on to the next matter now. And it is the matter of Yohan Wissa. Because this guy has decided to up his fight. Just like people, they up their game. Yohan Wissa don't decide to up his fight for a quest to leave Brentford. You know, you get one report BBC I see today, and honestly speaking, when I went through that report, I said I'm beginning to say to myself that what some of these clubs they do sometimes, it don't make sense. And I don't know say they don't carry that into come Premier League. Now for that, the Italian league now full before. So I was reading it that immediately Ivan Toney left. Immediately the guy come up for Brentford. Yohan Wissa also made an attempt, but you know Brentford told him then that guy stay, relax. Stay one more season. By this time next season, if you still want to leave Brentford, we will let you go. They have a gentleman agreement, unwritten gentleman agreement, where players say they suppose don't wise up. They told him that we will let you go for 26 million pounds if you wish to go come this summer wey be say we dey. Now this summer don come now. This guy don talk say he wan comot. Now come dey talk say una no fit lose Brian Mbeumo and lose Wissa in one summer. You are now saying that you need another attacker to come in to replace Brian Mbeumo before you can now consider buying another attacker for Wissa. Now that time una will come consider if the guy go fit go. That's unfair. Una suppose don plan una thing before, right from time. Since all of this why this guy don dey make am clear say he wan comot, he wan go Newcastle. But you know una no gree allow the guy go. Now wetin we dey hear now be say the guy has now unfollowed Brentford on Instagram. He has taken off everything that have to do with Brentford on his page. Not even his DP is as Brentford again. Wetin these people dey do sometimes, it's not fair. Treat your players fairly. Anyway, that's that about Yohan Wissa. I hope this guy gets a club, and I hope Brentford later decide to let this guy just go. Let them go. If they say they don't want, they won't come on, allow them go. And they hear say the PFA award that is coming up very soon now. Isak too no go there due to because of his wahala wey dey sup between himself and Newcastle. I don't know what is wrong with some of these clubs. If the players say they want to go, let them go. Soldier go, soldier come. Now person dey there before you bring them. No dey turn player to Kenny. Anyway, may we move on, Jare. Chelsea fans, another report don come outside from the angle of Fabrizio Romano again on top Xavi Simons. Fabrizio Romano come outside with his grammar, just as he always talk am again this time around. He said the deal of Xavi Simons to Chelsea is now 85% done. Oh, Fabrizio, rest, Oga, rest. Anyway, the good news now is that Xavi Simons is keen on only Chelsea and Chelsea alone. He does not care if it is not Chelsea, then it is not going to be any club. That's the only good news we say Chelsea gets. Say even if it remain 1 minute, may transfer window close, we fit still buy this boy. That's the only hope we say he dey ground now. Anyway, that's all about Xavi Simons matter. But don't forget, Fabrizio Romano said Chelsea are keen on selling Christopher Nkunku, and then we will come use the money to come go buy Xavi Simons. My own now come be say if Chelsea no come later see Nkunku said, does that mean we are not going to buy Xavi Simons? He did Chelsea board. And anyway, still on Chelsea. Another report came outside from Matt Law today, and it is all about our own liability. Just like Jadon Sancho, they do their own for Manchester United. These ones too, they do their own ready-made for Chelsea. Because as things stand right now, no club is ready to pick Raheem Sterling with that is fat wages where the guy they collect. The only thing that can take Raheem Sterling off Chelsea right now is if Chelsea pay him off. And how will Chelsea pay him off? A guy that has contract from now till 2027 and is already out of the coach project. I don't even want to see Raheem Sterling again for the pitch for Chelsea. And as this time, club are coming for him. They are interested in him, but they cannot pay. The same situation with Jadon Sancho. And you know, these guys, they are so comfortable with, you know, I'll just stay here, make I just collect my money, they go. Same thing as Ben Chilwell. Chelsea still looking for club for this set of people. Axel Disasi, we still even hear that one say, before this transfer window close, Chelsea will still get somebody to buy Axel Disasi. But you see this Sterling 300k, we be say this guy they collect per week. Now big problem. Big problem. Who will pay him with the way they pay, with the nyash, with the off leg? Who go pay? Who go they pay him 300 per week? Anyway, this is one to keep on watching. Let's see how the matter will be. On to Mark Guehi, Crystal Palace and Liverpool. They see the drag him. They see the drag him. They never reach an agreement. Simply because the amount Crystal Palace is asking from Liverpool want to pay less. I think Crystal Palace are asking around 40 something. Liverpool want to pay around 30. So that is that about that for now. They are saying that if you don't want to sell him for us, we will get him for free come next season. And Crystal Palace are saying that we don't care. If you cannot buy him for the amount we want to sell him, let him be. I just wish Chelsea can just enter this deal because this guy is proper Chelsea. Proper Chelsea. Waiting make Mark Guehi get tattoo for body. Proper Chelsea. Anyway, that's that about that. Let's see how the matter will be. On the final note now, this one concern Rasmus Højlund. Because, you know, in the last few days now, we see the report say Romelu Lukaku has now been injured. Napoli don't show interest in Rasmus Højlund today. They want to use Højlund to replace Romelu Lukaku. We don't get injury. And, you know, Højlund is still keen on staying at Manchester. He wants to stay at Manchester United. He wants to fight for his position. Now, this is a word of advice from somebody that loves you so much. Oga Rasmus Højlund. Baba, you better hug the offer to move to Napoli with 2 ends. you better make the move, my guy. Make the move to Napoli, where you go to win trophies. Anyway, that's how about that. We don't go see and pass this level. Please like this video, comment 1 or 2, share the video, and I'll see you guys tomorrow on top of the matter of transfer on the Express.